I am drawn to the idea that I've heard some people just say out of, ideas that they have, that it's people who, it's angels who have worked on similar issues, or even spirits who are working on similar issues now, kind of thing. Some people think it may be family members or relatives who are, working on similar kinds of things.
Because they have similar heredity to you.
It does make perfect sense to me that the Lord would not miss an opportunity, that it would benefit both sides. That the guardian angels would get something. They're not just giving, even though that's their whole focus, but they're also receiving something, and they're growing as a process of who they're taking care of. The same kind of thing happens in this world where you're mentoring people and so on. How does that happen? How do you,
Well, and I'm wondering if it's a little bit of a trick question, because Swedenborg will say that angels don't want any credit for anything that they do.
That's right.
When they do something that's true or good, they say, no, that's the Lord's truth and goodness coming through. So even if what does it mean for the Lord to pick something? It could well be that, an angel is going somehow selecting and feeling like they're selecting on their own, but knowing that this is divine love and wisdom. Because what is being an angel is just becoming more and more of a clear more and more in partnership with God. So is it that God is choosing, but from an outside perspective, it might look like an angel is choosing, and the angel would say, like, no, I didn't make any good choice. I mean, this is God. God does all things, right?
That's right, and I would think it must be the case that God does it because, like in every little child's game where you're trying to assign, there's that kid who's left at the end that nobody wants on their team, and it's so sad, isn't it? But
we got over
it. The Lord is going to make sure. Swedenborg says everybody has two angels with them, and so I think that doesn't happen in the the spiritual
and
game.
You can't know. You can't have the wisdom if you think about an angel person partnership and the importance and the complexity of what needs to be accomplished there, you're not going to know if you're the right one to do it or not.
Right.
Even if you're an angel, you could never know like all the subtleties of every moment of interaction. It's got to be divine wisdom, but not just here's a decree. There's probably some participation and a willingness that has to be. Like it's like it feels like you're doing it together, but there's a lot of like divine stuff behind the scenes.
The way that things so often happen is that I imagine that angel would feel like it was their idea, I am really longing, even praying to the Lord, say, I'd really like to work with this person or something like that, when it's really the Lord's idea that he's planted in their heart or something, because that's so often the way things work, that it's by that, your own feeling of autonomy, I want to be part of this.
Absolutely. That the more, he says, the more we become angelic, the more we feel like we're our own,
but
also realize our partnership with God simultaneously. So that's got to be in play there. So those are a couple of our thoughts on it.
I think it's a really interesting question.
Absolutely, Mary. Thanks for asking it.